Yes, beautiful. Everybody, please help me in welcoming to the ground the fast and electrifying Tiwi Bombers.
From the day your brother Pi was our first introduction, we were strangers to the game we love. We are strangers no more. It's more than a game. Hey, it's our religion now, and it's in our blood, it's in our veins, it's everywhere. Ilawa, 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 ilawa. Chigawura garagaling arame. For years they've taken our very own, but we have them back now. They back where they belong, yeah. When we were down and we needed inspiration, we looked at our past and we saw our champions. Yuruari Bama Manta Apano Buddha Taparika. Apano Buddha Taparika.
Oh, we're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather
season. It is now my great pleasure to welcome Janine McLennan, who will conduct tonight's official Welcome to Country.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Before, I'd like to acknowledge the Larrakia people of our lands and waters, past, present and future. And it's important for the Larrakia people to also acknowledge fellow Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander nations from across the road to across the lands and seas, and pay our respect to your people of your lands and waters. The Larrakia people have been welcoming people to our country for thousands of years, and will continue to do so, as we have connection to our country, and we need to care for our country for the next generations of many to enjoy diverse and vibrant lands of the Larrakia people. And through that, we appreciate the AFL team for acknowledging us and respecting us and inviting us to do a Welcome to Country. So on behalf of the Larrakia elders, families, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the lands of the Larrakia people. Welcome to the AFL team season opener 2025. Good luck to both teams with connections to Tiwi through the Murubi family and also through Nightcliff through my nephew Adrian. Good luck, and I wish both teams all the best. Finally, and on a sad note, we have lost many throughout this season or throughout the season gone. I'd especially like to acknowledge the loss and pay my respect and condolence to Christine's family, the Umpire family, who for many years was at the gate, and for the first time we won't see her. So my condolence.
Thank you, Janine. If you are able, please stand and remove your hats for the Australian National Anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Tiwi have won the coin toss, so they are going the Darwin International Airport end to start with, and you'll find Nightcliff heading towards the Michael Long Learning and Leadership Centre end. First bounce is happening very shortly. Let's get excited.
Welcome to AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-2026 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 1 clash from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia country. Today's coverage will play host to the Nightcliff Tigers and the Tiwi Bombers in what promises to be a thrilling start to this competition. My name is Dominic McCormack and I'm joined by my commentary partner Chris Bucks. Bucksy, how excited are you for this opening match of this season?
I love it, round one, and Tiwi Nightcliff should be definitely up there in the top 5, so it should be a great clash.
Well, last time they met was the qualifying final, of course, and Nightcliff ended up winning that quite easily, but start of a new season, Tiwi on the up.
Yeah, Tiwi have built. Paddy Bowden's done a great job, and they've got a few good players. Looking forward to the Lockerwack brothers from Adelaide, Lenell, and from the Tigers, looking forward to seeing young Jack Paris, a local boy, coming in from St Kilda, and Gabe Nevis from Inglewood. a couple of new additions to the Tigers.
Yeah, good to see. Kim Cantilla winning the toss on behalf of the Tiwi Bombers and kicking to the Darwin International Airport end, which is to the right of your screen. Normally, I always think the scoring end at this ground, because I always like it when teams actually kick the other direction.
Yeah. No, the airport end's the scoring end, I always feel.
Yeah, they've decided to go in that direction first. Looks like Marley McGregor lining up in the ruck for the Tigers. And Tanner Blackney-Noda on behalf of the Tiwi Bombers played as a key defender for them last season. Pinch hitting in the ruck on occasions.
Also Charlie Piergross from Portland, Victoria, his first game, a young lad from the Hampton League. Marley McGregor, premiership player for Nightcliff when he was 18 years of age.
Quality player. Here they go, about to get underway here. Ball tossed high, a new addition already. Blackney-Noda gets a little tap away. And first kick, Marley McGregor on the left boot, up inside, attacking 50. And a free kick early. And a free kick is going to go to the Nightcliff Tigers. A hold call there, Bucksy.
Yeah, that's Bailey Boyd. Just the Tiwi fellow, a bit shorter than him and got tangled, I think.
Well, a good start.
Arms.
Good start straight away for the Nightcliff Tigers. Brody Filer scooting around there looking for the handball straight away too.
Yeah, they think Bailey was ready for it.
No.
Quite a good kick at goal, Bailey.
Well, another one who had a good season last season. Here he is, crossing the paint at 50. Arcs out. Good looking kick on goal. Is he going to make the distance? I think it's through. It's called touch, in fact. So the first score on the board from Bailey is a minor. Nightcliff hit the scoreboard first. Tiwi waste no time and bring that footy back into play. Cut off by Scott. Little handball will be chopped off by the Bombers. And Nathan Brown gets in the way there, got a handball away. Goes back in, the Tiwi Bombers take it away now. Cantilla flicks out a handball. Nightcliff, good representation, great numbers. Philo came away with a good handball there, so too Jack Steele with the long kick. Almost a mark, not quite. Tiwi Bombers just looking to tidy up from defence here. And away they come through Munkara. That's a beautiful kick up to Nigel Lockyer. Got hands to it, couldn't take the grab. Out to Marley McGregor. Kept his head over the footy. That was brave in that contest, and the umpire says holding the footy. Very hot on it there. Anzac Lockyer drives that footy inside, attacking 50, and the mark taken there for the Tiwi Bombers, and they will have their first opportunity at goal here this evening. Yeah,
Nightcliff have really got to stop Tiwi's run and block their run. Just gave them a bit too much space there, but a good contest.
So Brendan Cantilla, the man with ball in hand. Some names getting on the board in that early play already. Brody Philo, Anthony Munkara, Blackney-Noda, Boyd Bailey, all happening early. So Cantilla now. Kick from about 40. Kick is a low drop punt, and it's gone straight through the middle. So Brendan Cantilla hits the scoreboard truly for the Tiwi Bombers. They are 1 goal straight, leading the Nightcliff Tigers 1 behind.
Just Tiwi with the composure through the middle of the ground is very good.
So 2.5 minutes down here. First goal on the board for this new season.
Nigel Lockyer's lining up for Tiwi. First time played at St Mary's in the past.
Yeah, it was a good player for them too. Great to see him back in this competition, Bucksy. He is such a quality player.
Yeah, he is, and he's good to watch when he's up and about in that forward line.
Well, up and about. He likes jumping high, as we saw a moment ago too. He's got a great leap on him, so wonderful to see him back in this competition. Marley McGregor and Blackney-Noda to go at it again here. Blackney-Noda again, might have just got hands to it, coming away with the ball. Truella gets a chip out wide. Pressure put on there by Anzac Lockyer, and illegally so, says the umpire. So a free kick to the Tigers. Little chip in ball goes to Brody Philo. Goes sideways. His first kick of the season, the triple Nichols medalist. Nightcliff now looking to work their way through the middle of the ground. Long kick up inside 50. The Flyers are there. Mark taken. Yes, it is. Tiwi Bombers relieving in defence. Ball comes out to Sam Darley. Another one of this competition's wonderful midfielders. Little chip to no one in particular. Can they make it work? Lovely little tap there. Michael Thompson got the ball moving his way. No mark taken. Brendan Cancella should be there first. He is. Got a little kick away. Poor Jimmy tried to tow it away. Tigers get hands on the footy. Marley McGregor comes away with a clearing kick. Oh, and that's a good mark on centre wing. Handball to play on quickly. Out to Adrian Scott. Out by hand, which is good. Good play to Classy. And the kick on into the forward pocket for the Tigers is out of bounds. A call there for deliberate, Buxy, but good to see the umpires having nothing of that, and it'll be a boundary throw in that left forward pocket.
Yeah, Ashton Hands was trying to get that one. Very good play to watch also, Ashton Hands. Great leadership in their back line.
So boundary throw in. Blackney Noda wins his way to the front of the contest. Ball goes to Jay Moody, unable to handle it cleanly, and again they'll have the boundary throw in. Ground looking in pretty good condition for the early stages of this season.
Yeah, the National AFL Masters have been playing on it during the week.
The boundary throw in here. Blackney Noda setting himself against Kai de Classy. Snap on the left boot there. Just goes across the face for the minor score. So the Tigers 2 opportunities, 2 behinds. And at the 5.5 minute mark, it is the Tiwi Bombers leading 1 straight 6 to 2 points. Hams bringing the ball into play. And a 50-metre penalty for going over the mark. Well, that's a little bit undisciplined there, Buxy,
yeah,
and particularly from that position. Really wanted to hem him in there.
Yeah, as a coach, you don't want that happening this early in the game.
Lovely pass. Finds that man, Nigel Lockyer. Wheels around onto his left boot. Finds a teammate beautifully. He's run on beautifully too, has Nigel Lockyer. Received the handball, has a bounce. Long kick up inside 50. Mankara goes for it. Should have taken the grab and didn't. Spillage. Tigers come through in numbers and they do exactly the right thing and rush that through for a rushed behind. 1-1-7, the Tiwi Bombers leading the Tigers 2 behinds. Quick play on. Comes out wide to Rory Atkins. Takes the mark at half back. Little chip in board. Finds Philo. His kick just makes his teammate there in Boyd Bailey. The man with the glove. It was almost to say it was a nice kick until it drifted out of bounds on the full.
Just that first game of the season, just getting it all out. The nerves, pressure.
Turn over to the Tiwi Bombers here. So the free kick on centre wing. Long kick. Marley McGregor to set himself, and he does. Had the ball tapped away. Chain of handballs now. It comes to Lanyon. Sweeping handball to Philo. Missed his target in Nathan Brown. We've gone back here to Lanyon. Oh, very fortunate there, Philo. Made that look much, much better than what it was. His kick now. Cut off, goes to Lockyer, quick hands. The Tigers will come away with it from halfback Politis. Long kick, looking out wide for Moody. Will it sit for him? It won't. It was excellent defence from Hams. Low little handball. The kick now up to Darley. And he'll settle here at centre wing. Nice little chip. Long kick out. Hugging the boundary here, and a nice little mark taken by Justin Purantatameri.
Got the one boot on.
Got the one boot on already. So Purantatameri looking for the Flyers. No mark taken, or was it? Yes, it was. Nathan Brown.
The veteran.
The veteran indeed.
A very reliable player for Nightcliff over the years.
Over a long period of time, Buxy, and you'd know him better in that regard than most. Ball to play on, not 15. Turnover. Tiwi Bombers take it away here. Get rid of it by hand. They go again to Purantatameri. Got it away to Lokawiak, and that was Mihail. And a good mark taken down there by the Aaron Norton lookalike from the Western Bulldogs there. Got the headband on. Good strong mark taken only about 20 from goal. Jack Steele needs to go back and make the most of this.
Yeah, he just read it better. Flew for it. Unlucky for Nightcliff, but Tiwi, I feel like they're getting sucked into the ball and the Tiwi guys are staying out. giving them a bit too much space.
Jack Steele kicks on goal and hits the post. So a minor score, 1-2-8 for the Tiwi Bombers. Nightcliff 2 behinds. Jonathan Lanyon brings that footy back into play. Just going to the outer side. And they're set up nicely here are the Tigers. A little bit of room to move. That's a nice kick. Rory Atkins out there off of the lead. Just chips back inboard. Brody Philo really working into his game. Again finds a teammate out wide. Little chip is good. Piergross. Work their way tidily up to right half forward here. And again, just a kick mark, finding loose players. And that's the turnover. No mark taken by the Tiwi Bombers. Spillage falls to Moody. Chipping kick. He's got numbers here, but well done, the Tiwi Bombers. They've cut that off beautifully. Tigers going to work here. Adrian Scott putting some pressure on, tackle laid. What does the umpire call? Holding the footy. Dragged it in. So the free kick will go to the Tigers here.
Credit to Tigers, they were patient until that last kick deep inside 50. Very lucky to get away with that.
So Kai de Klaas, having put the pressure on, rewarded with the free kick. And going to go to the snap with the right boot here. And he does exactly that as he curled it back in. He just kicks the goal. Signalled, yes, well done to Kai de Klaas. He's kicked their first goal for this season. 1-2-8 apiece here. 7.5 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Just patience there from the back line. Nightcliff just moving the ball, chipped it, found the spare. And it worked for them. Tiwi to try and stop that. It's been a pretty skillful start too.
Yeah, good skills all round. Aside from the first probably minute and a half.
Yeah.
Great to see Brody Philo working into his game.
Yeah, just won a premiership with Wangaratta Rovers down in Narberth Murray.
Looking fit and looking keen. Tanner Blackney-Noda up high. Tiwi to come away with it. Adrian Scott lays a tackle immediately, caught with the footy. And the umpire's going to ping him here. Gee, not much of an opportunity, but the free kick paid. Scott kicks out wide. Mark taken there by Caleb Walker. Caleb Walker pops that up. It's an untidy kick. Puts Scott under pressure. Collects the footy, but he's pushed out of bounds. So good pressure coming again there from the Tiwi Bombers, just forcing their opponents wide. And a boundary throw in, the result.
Adrian Scott, young Nightcliff fella, come through the junior ranks. Been playing some good footy over the last couple of years.
Tanner Blackney-Noda now up against Piergross. He takes it away, does Tanner Blackney-Noda. Did beautifully, kicks up inside 50. No mark taken. The race is on. Handball flicked away. Tigers defence under pressure here. Marley McGregor going to work. Pushed off the football. And eventually sees it over the boundary. And that was great play there by Marley McGregor. Had it all to do, particularly against somebody of the skill of Anthony Munkara, and seeing it out of bounds in the best place possible.
Worked it well, and yeah, when it hits the ground in Tiwi's forward line, the pressure's on the Nightcliff players. So a good outcome for Marley.
Watch out for Anthony Munkara here. Steele up in the ruck contest up against Munkara. Ball comes out by hand. Quick kick comes from Politis. High up and under, drop there by Carlson Cantilla. Oh, high tackle laid there, so the free kick to be paid, no advantage. So the free kick coming back here to Boyd Bailey. Featured early here. Another lovely kick out to Adrian Scott. Good hands to Philo. Little chip, this is good play. Nice mark taken there by Rory Atkins. Kicks quickly. It's a good kick up towards the goal square and just punched away there by the Bomber defence. So the minor score on the board and the Tigers take the lead. 139 to the Bombers, 1-2-8, 13.5 gone in the first. Tiwi Bombers now through Darley, little chip. Finds a teammate at halfback. Goes back again to Darley. Kicks long now. Pressure's on. Nathan Brown read that beautifully. The target there was Anzac Lopawiak, but Brown was right onto it. Tigers in numbers at half forward. Possession taken by Politis. That's a poor kick in the end. Cut off there by Jacob Brown. Just relieve the pressure. Comes out to Hams. On that dangerous left foot goes back to Darley at centre half back. Into the middle of the ground, the mark dropped. Handball on the up to Michael Thompson. Scoots away. Kick inside 50 to the advantage of his forward in Cantilla. Hits the ground. Socket away. Good pressure placed on here by the Tiger defenders. And that's tapped out of bounds deliberately, surely.
Oh, lucky to get away with that. Great pressure there by Nightcliff.
They've done very well so far in their defence. They've really stood up on the last two occasions in particular.
Tiwi are really getting that forward handball, creating that run.
So boundary throw in now. Steele up against McGregor. Down there to Brendan Tanner. And free kick paid for a hold, I think. Back to Tanner. He offloads to Lanyon. Lanyon across the face of goals out to Brown. Starting to do this a little bit too easily already, the Tigers, when they come out of defence. Already up to half back. Really making the Tiwi Bombers spread and run here. Ball up towards centre wing. Testing out the Tiwi Bombers' early season fitness here are the Tigers. Another little chip. Handball, looked at it. Play on is called to Politis. He does exactly that. Now the long kick up towards half forward. McGregor went the fly. No call. Yes, there is. The unrealistic attempt. Quick play on back to Darley. He's their go-to user from defence. That's a nice kick. Out wide to Michael Thompson. Handball was good. Out to Lockawea. Gets the ball on the boot quickly. Up towards half forward. Couldn't find a teammate. Now cut off by Quinn. Quinn's tackled, loses the footy. Little handball. The Bombers need to use the footy here. There are players clear. Handball comes out here to Tipungwuti. Tipungwuti with the chip. And he finds a teammate there in Brendan Cantilla. And if it wasn't a mark, it was a free kick for a high tackle. So Brendan Cantilla, their only goal kicker so far, has an opportunity now from 45 metres out on the 40-degree angle.
Just Tiwi, they're using the ball real well by hand. Nightcliff tried to spread him.
That's a beautiful pass. And onto the chest of the captain in Kim Cantilla. Takes the mark beautifully and will go back and have his shot from 30 metres out, almost directly in front.
So hard to defend that Tiwi. They're so quick off the mark.
And Kim Cantilla, of all players, Bucksy, he is so quick off the mark and generally so reliable.
Ryan Ihouse is running, not playing this week.
He'll be missing not being out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So Kim Cantilla, an opportunity here to retake the lead for the Tiwi Bombers. Been a very good player for many years in this competition. Kick on its way. And he's hit the post.
It's two posters.
Two posters for the quarter. One to Jack Steele, one to Kim Cantilla. So the Tigers again to bring the footy back into play. Follow it is. That booming right boot. Comes to the commentary wing. Ball spills. Scott couldn't handle. Carlson Cantilla does really well to get hold of the footy. Little chip to a teammate. And tackling is Nathan Brown. Spills the ball over the boundary line.
Not sure.
Free kick for dropping the ball, says the umpire. I didn't think he laid it down. So Nathan Brown with the free kick. Deep in defence for the Tigers. Little chip. Pressure comes again from the Tiwi Bombers, and a hold is the call, and a 50-metre penalty. Well, the 50-metre penalty and the free kick is going to Rory Atkins. I think it's against Anthony Munkara.
Yeah, I missed that, but he must have held him off the ball.
Playing on quickly, and the punch away. Desperate defence there from the Tiwi Bombers is brilliant play. Ball thumped away there for a boundary throw-in.
Bit of a different forward line. I don't think Nightcliff had any real tools up there. is pushing down there to be a tall target.
So Jacob Brown, that was in defence there. Great effort, just got the fist in. The free kick, the 50-metre penalty, they were set right up there, the Tigers. And now the Bombers' defence has an opportunity to reset as we just wait for the footy to come back to the boundary umpire.
First quarter, though, players, a lot of new players in the teams and just finding their feet, know each other work.
1:39 apiece here, 19.5 minutes gone in this first quarter. Marley McGregor and Blackney Noda again, one down by McGregor, and a hold is the call. It's going to go against Adrian Scott on this occasion. Nathaniel Cooper making space. Doesn't go in that direction. Little chip laterally is a poor kick. It'll spill to Philo, takes the footy, looking for a teammate. Eventually, yes, he does. Picks the right option as he does. 99 times out of 100, Brodie Philo. That's a beautiful little kick and finds a teammate on the chest. He'll be able to go back and have a shot at goal.
Yeah, not the play you want to turn over the ball near, Brodie. Just elite skills.
Just went from bad to worse there.
Just had no option Tiwi down the line. They needed someone to roll up Nigel Lockyer or to give him a target boundary side.
So the shot on goal here for the Tigers. Scores all tied up here. Got an opportunity to take the lead. Kick on its way, and it's going to fade late to the right. So a minor score there from Blake Lorna. You're watching AFL-NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium here in Darwin. Good match unfolding here between the Tiwi Bombers and the Nightcliff Tigers. Little chip from Ashton Hams. Finds a teammate in the back pocket, goes straight back to him in the goal square. They'll do it all over again. Hams out wide. Finds a tall timber. Looking for a 50-metre penalty there, nothing doing. Little chip goes to Jacob Brown. And Hams again, out to Darley. He's their real distributor. Goes to and finds Anzac Lockawiak. That's a great kick inboard. Finds Nathaniel Cooper, got room to move, takes a bounce. Long kick up inside 50, target aplenty, and the mark taken nicely there by Kim Cantilla. Nigel Lockyer in the corridor by himself if he wants him. Chooses not to go there. So Kim Cantilla, he's had one-sider already. And now an opportunity.
Just Tiwi breaking the lines then when they get that opportunity. Just need to hit them on the scoreboard, Tiwi.
They've had some good looks, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
So Kim Cantilla.
Great passages.
Kick on the way, and that is horrible. He won't enjoy looking at that one again, Kim Cantilla, and punches the fist into the palm and says, I'll do better next time. Out of bounds on the full. Nathan Brown to bring the ball back into play. Both teams looking fit, ready to go for this season opener here, which is great to see. Brown goes to Philo. Philo changing the angle straight away, goes to Jack Peris. And the siren sounds for quarter time here at TIO Stadium. And the scores, Nightcliff Tigers 1-4-10, leading the Tiwi Bombers by 1.139. We'll be back at TIO Stadium after this short break.
How impressive was that start from both teams? A couple of near misses in front of goals, but that's okay. They're getting the shots in and they'll start getting through the big six very shortly. Very impressive also with our umpires tonight. We are seeing the ball up. One of the first AFL games to play in that one.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Azalea's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Look there.
God, Kaz has a lot of memories.
I come here every day for 20 years, 7 days a week.
As a teenager, we didn't have Facebook. Kaz was the meeting spot.
There would be many first dates that have walked this hall.
First kisses, first jobs.
So I had my first job here. Kaz Square is just iconic Darwin.
For me, it is the paradise on earth.
Your Kaz.
Your way.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Welcome back to AFLNT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 1 clash from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia country. It's the Nightcliff Tigers and the Tiwi Bombers. My name is Dominic McCormack. I'm joined by my commentary partner Chris Bucks, and it is at quarter time the Nightcliff Tigers by 1 point, 1-4-10 to the Tiwi Bombers 1-3-9. Goal kickers for the Tigers, Boyd Bailey has one, and for the Tiwi Bombers, Brendan Cantella. Bucksy, how have you seen it so far?
Yeah, it's been a real arm wrestle. I thought Marlon McGregor's been great in the ruck, and Rory Atkins is getting into the game, and for Tiwi, Jacob Brown and Darlington getting himself into the game.
So the ruck contest just about to take place here. Sam Darley bouncing around in the middle. Blackney Nota to go up against Marley McGregor again. The ball to be tossed high. Blackney Nota, first touch to it. Tigers almost extricating from the middle. Handball came from Blackney Nota to Darley. Good handball into space. Finds a teammate there in Twycross. Can he get the footy away? No, he can't. He's slung to the ground. And a dangerous tackle is the call against Mitchell Truella. So, free kick out wide to Hams. Got a dangerous left foot kick on him, and he finds the dangerous Anzac Lokawiak. Started this game well, called to play on, goes long on the right boot's going to fall in the goal square, and Steele was up high. Might have thought for a moment of letting that go and shepherding that through. Got the hand to it, couldn't take the grab. Tiwi on the board, and the scores are tied up again here at 1-4-10 apiece. The Tigers quickly bringing the ball back into play through Brown. Nice mark. Good grab out there at halfback by Rory Atkins. Into space. That's a beautiful kick. On the move is Jack Paris. Finds a teammate further forward in Comensoli, and that's a lovely kick up inside, attacking 50. It'll spill for Jay Moody. Got a little touch on it. The tackle was good, and the free kick will be paid. It was a push in the back as the call. So the free kick will go here to Jay Moody.
Just Jack. Just Jack Harris there, just his ability to run and carry the ball. That's what Nightcliff need to break the game open. Guys like him and Adrian Scott, just to really get involved.
Well, Jay Moody just took the ball there and wandered through the goal square and kicked his goal. So interesting to see that there was no Bomber player taking the mark there. Bucksy, from a coaching perspective, I know he was only 5 metres out or thereabouts, but you want to make the player have to at least earn the kick, don't you?
Yeah, you've got to earn the kick. Jay Moody is pretty quick on the fly too. From Portland, Victoria, come runners up for Portland this season in the BNF.
I thought he might have just been caught there, but the umpire called it as a push in the back. So the Tigers get their lead back here, and the largest lead of the evening so far, 2-4-16 to 1-4-10. Blackney Nota up in the ruck contest, beaten forward by McGregor. Philo had it momentarily, got the handball away to a teammate. The high up and under, through to half forward Hams. Hands to it, couldn't take the grab. Scott, who's had a lot of the footy. That's a nice handball, and that's even better, almost. Tiwi Bombers having to work hard here, and a trip is called. The free kick going here to the Tigers. Comensoli, only a few metres in from the boundary here. Had a few touches in the first quarter. Gee, back-to-back goals would be a nice way to start the second quarter for the Tigers. Kick on its way. Starts it right, hangs out even further right. Out of bounds on the full is the call.
Just a bit scrappy Tiwi at the moment. If you're the coach, you just wanted to be a bit cautious around the ball and not give them little freeze away.
Yeah, a little bit of the silly stuff at times. Hams to bring the footy into play. Finds Mihail Lokawiak. Goes long. It's a good kick. Spots up his teammate. Front on contact will be the call, and the free kick will go to William Madden. Goes to Darley. Cruising out wide through half back. That's a great kick up to Anzac Lokawiak. Up through half forward, another good kick from the Tiwi Bombers to Nigel Lockyer. He won't let him down. That's a good grab. Went to play on and decided not to. Leads coming everywhere in the Tiwi forward line. Nigel Lockyer, the left footer. Looks like he's shaping up for the snap around the corner here. He's not going to waste any time. Goes with the snap and just bends it to the near side. Another point on the board. So the Bombers 1-5-11. The Tigers 2-4-16. 4.5 gone in this second quarter. Donnan in defence for the Tigers. Kicks it up to centre wing. Tackle laid there by the Bombers. Just delaying the handball was Rory Atkins. Looking for his teammate there in Politis to run onto the footy. Kick and hope up to Jack Steele. As he called that a mark. What an effort that was from Steele. That's superb. Did not think he was going to make that. His handball didn't quite work. He's back onto it. Dishes off another handball to a teammate who's going to get caught with the footy. So again, Bucksy just not treating the ball with the respect it deserves.
No, you just got to slow it down. A bit of patience, Tiwi.
Philo, long kick. And the mark has been paid. I thought there might have been a little push out. But the mark paid to Classy. He's got the ball inside attacking 50. His teammates have told him to go back and have a shot.
Very experienced player from the VFL. I'm not quite sure what team.
So kick on its way. Good looking kick off the boot, but just to the near side. A minor score. So we're dealing in points at the moment. 2-5-17 for the Tigers. 1-5-11 for the Tiwi Bombers. Hands another beautiful kick out to Anzac Lockyer. Up into the middle of the ground. Looking forward, not finding Nathaniel Cooper. Spillage now, the Tigers go to work. Through the middle of the ground, little chip comes to Philo. It's getting leather poisoning already as Brody Philo. Started this game beautifully. Finds a teammate there in Jack Perris. Now up to Rory Atkins. Lovely kick. Goes to Politis, who just signals straight away that he's going to have his shot at goal.
Yeah, Philo, you really need to tag him as an opposition coach or really put some time into it. I feel Tiwi just letting him do what he likes at the moment.
And then he's doing exactly that.
Yeah, and his skill's so good, he just hurts you.
So Politis now. Long kick. Goes across the face. Almost a mark there to Jay Moody. Stays in the field of play. That is a wonderful kick from Ashton Hams under pressure. Little chip comes up to Michael Thompson. Broken play. The Tiwi need to use this well. Long kick up towards Nigel Lockyer. He takes that. Wheels onto the left boot. Long bomb shot at goal. Anthony Monclar cleared a little bit of space and he's given away the free kick with the push. So Nathan Brown, the experienced campaigner, winning a very, very important free kick against Monclar there. Tigers work their way out of defence. Little handball comes up to Boyd Bailey. Really starting to piece the play together now. Handball away again from Politis, cut off by Blackney Noda. Keeps the ball in front of him. And a trip is called. So Blackney Noda to take the free. That's centre wing. Just takes the ball and whips away from his opponent. Broken play here. Lanyon. Got a handball away to a teammate, but great pressure from Brendan Cantilla to keep the ball in play, and deliberate is the call. So again, Brendan Cantilla, from his hard work, wins a free kick for his team deep in the forward pocket.
Yes, great pressure by Tiwi. They worked hard to get numbers around the contest there and forced the free kick, which as a coach should be really happy with Paddy Bowden.
So Brendan Cantilla is their only goal kicker so far. They have 1-5 on the board. 8.5 gone in the second quarter. Sam Darley on the lead. He's going to go with the banana on the right boot, and he kicks that out of bounds on the full. Not the result the Tiwi Bombers were looking for.
No, a bit disappointing. They've had their opportunities.
Philo now just takes his full measure, kicks all the way up to centre wing. Politis takes the mark. What a play from Brodie Philo. Now into the middle of the ground. Finds Truella. Oh, his handball set his teammate up in Boyd Bailey. That's a terrific tackle.
Yeah, set him right up there.
Well done, Jake Twycross. He was alive to it. Passes off to Darley. His kick is a beauty. Finds a teammate there in Tipungwuti. Tipungwuti has the shot on goal. Munkara shoves his opponent out of the way. The umpire says all good. And that's a goal on the board to Francis Tipungwuti. The Tiwi Bombers, they kicked their second of the evening. And can you believe it? With that kick, they've taken the lead. This game is so close. They move on to 2 goals, 6-18. Leading the Nightcliff Tigers 2-5-17. We've gone 9.5 minutes in this second quarter.
It's a pretty fast paced game. It's going to come down to fitness in the last 2 quarters. Both teams are just running and going and creating space. Not many stoppages. Young Piergross is in the ruck. Pretty sure he's only an 18-year-old.
So Charlie Piergross finds himself in the ruck contest. Philo just coming behind him, having a little bit of a chat. Blackney Noda up high. Piergross tapped it straight to Brodie Philo, who then laid the tackle. Worked their way through midfield beautifully. Politis with the driving pass, cut off there by Michael Thompson. Tiwi defence working overtime here. Some bigger bodies in the way there. Kai de Classy over the footy and held it in beautifully. Got his team a ball up, which is exactly what they were looking for.
Very one-sided at the stoppies. Nightcliff loaded up one side and Tiwi the other side.
Blackney Noda just takes that footy out of the ruck contest, goes to Sam Darley, has to go with the outside of the right boot. That's a beautiful little chip. Receives the handball back, goes to the big man in Madden. Long kick up towards centre half forward. Kim Cantilla cleared a little bit of space and won himself a free kick. Did beautifully. Handballs off straight away to Nigel Lockyer Jr. Beautiful pass on the left boot. Tiwi Bombers straight inside 50. Moving the ball so quickly. And there's that man again, Brendan Cantilla. He is their man in the forward line at the moment, Brendan Cantilla.
Yes, he's up and about. He's getting a fair bit of the ball. Just Tiwi, when they're on the move and they're quick moving, it's very hard to defend for Nightcliff. So if you're Tiwi, you just want to keep going.
Shot on goal from Cantilla. It's going to fall short. Munkara up high. Couldn't take the grab. Now the defence goes to work. Tigers coming away through Jack Perris. He was calm. They feed the ball back to Nathan Brown. Handball to Philo. He is the go-to man. Cantilla put some pressure on. Long kick out towards centre wing. No mark taken. And the ball socket over the boundary line. Out of bounds on the full is the call.
Unlucky there, Marley.
William Munkara to take the free kick at centre wing here for the Tiwi Bombers. Plays on. Drives the ball back inside 50. Off hands, Politis just tossed it up in the air. Comes down to Nigel Lockyer Jr. Goes with the outside of the left boot. Tried to bend it back. Again, just the minor score. 2-7-19, the Tiwi Bombers. The Tigers 2-5-17, 12 and a half gone. Brodie Philo kicks out wide. Mark taken. Again, the slow build-up is the move here. They swing it back inboard, go to Cooper Llewellyn. Takes the mark. They've got players clear in the middle here. Gabe Nevins takes the mark, plays on, handballs to no one in particular. Soccer away there. And they've got numbers in the clear. Marley McGregor picks up the footy, has his shot on goal and misses to the right-hand side.
Disappointing there, Marley would be. He had a couple of options deeper.
And again, the margin back to a point here. 2-6 plays 2-7. Bombers in the lead. Little chip goes to Madden. De Classy putting the pressure on here. Looking for his right boot is Madden. Kicks long down the line. Jack Steele goes up high. Couldn't take the grab. Back in again. Chain of handballs now. Finds Marley McGregor on the outside. Long kick to a dangerous position. Up goes Boyd Bailey. Couldn't take it. Ball comes to Madden. Lost the footy. To Classy. Wins himself some space and he kicks the classy goal on the outside of the right boot. Well done, Kai de Classy. Took it on himself. Kicked the goal beautifully. And again, the Tigers, they take back the lead with their third goal.
It's very good there, the Tigers. They just kept putting it in deep in their forward and it finally come to them. That's just a perfect front and centre and to crump that goal. Just I really think Jack Paris is sort of breaking the game open, getting back into it now. Adrian Scott and obviously Brody, the star he is, 3-time Nichols medal. He's probably the difference in the game. So I think Tiwi really got to think about tagging him or putting a bit more pressure on him.
Yeah, he's just freewheeling at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got the game on his terms.
And he's hard to stop when he gets his confidence going and up and about.
Well, he's certainly in that position right now. Blackney Noda up against McGregor. Blackney Noda wins it down. Twycross charged at it, so too Darley. McGregor received it on the ground, handballed on the up to Politis. Lovely pass and thumped away there beautifully by number 17 in Carlson Cantilla. He's often played in the ruck, but playing as a key defender here this evening, and that was a beautiful tap away.
Yeah, perfect if you're a young kid watching that, you want to defend.
Oh, beautiful
straight
punch.
To the boundary.
Just belted it to the boundary. Carlson Cantilla sets up again. Blackney Noda wins that one down against McGregor, but Politis spins out of the pack, pops it up into the corridor. Boyd Bailey had it, lost it. Got a handball away, tackle laid, ball dropped, free kick paid, advantage paid. Out to William Munkara. He's got space. What can he do with it? Kicks long down towards Brendan Cantilla. No mark taken, spillage. Handball's off to Anthony Munkara. He'll run into the goal square and kick a goal. Well done to the Tiwi Bomber defence. Anthony Munkara kicked the goal, but the defenders were the ones who did the job.
Yeah, they defended really well, but once they got that run on, they were creating space. Very hard to stop Tiwi when they get running like that.
Anthony Munkara, Buxy, he's given away a lot of free kicks tonight, but finally got himself an easy handball in the goal square and kicks a goal.
Yeah, being a class player, and he'll always come up and snap them goals and create something out of nothing. But they look quite fit, Tiwi. I'm quite happy with their fitness.
Just see Anthony Munkara has come from the ground after kicking that goal, so I hope that there's no issue there, just part of their normal rotations.
Been a great ruck duel too with these two.
Up they go again. Marley McGregor takes that one straight out of the ruck, up towards Politis. The mark almost taken by Carlson Cantilla, flicked it up beautifully to his teammate in Hams. They get a kick away out of defence. Scott will be the first there. Handball's off to Philo. Long kick as usual. Almost a mark taken down there from Moody. Handball comes out to Lokawiak. Dancing around there is Jacob Brown. They're putting themselves under pressure here. Eventually the nice kick out wide finds William Munkara. Helps set up that last goal. That's a poor turnover from the Bombers. Ball at centre wing finds the chest of Cooper Llewellyn. 17.5 gone in this second quarter. This finds another man in space. Politis, he's really worked his way into this game in this second quarter. Long kick and Jacob Brown all over that. Been a very good defender so far. Long kick out towards Darley. They're looking for him to use the footy and to use it well. Kicks out wide and he does exactly that. Finds the captain in Kim Cantilla. Pops up a little pass. Finds Anzac Lokawiak. Nice dinky little pass again, and his teammate is absolutely crunched after taking that grab. Brendan Cantilla. Thought the umpire may have considered a 50-metre penalty there. Buxy, how did you see that?
Yeah, I thought he might have gave away a 50 there, but just Tiwi there, just then leading from the inside on the 45. He's creating that space towards boundary, which is very hard to defend. It's obviously their game plan because they've done it down both ways.
So Brendan Cantilla darts out to the right-hand side, and that's exactly the direction that the ball goes in. No one can take the grab. Shock it away beautifully by Brody Philo. Out towards centre wing. Player in the clear out there is Rory Atkins on the bounce back. He's had 2 bounces. Beautiful looking left foot kick, but to no one in particular. Madden, the man in the way. So the Tiwi Bombers now, their own opportunity to rebound. Ball bounces off Kim Cantilla's head. He strips his opponent of the footy. What a great tackle. Mucked it up initially, but butted up straight away. So the captain made a mistake and fixed it immediately. Well, I thought that was clearly Kim Cantilla's free kick.
Yeah, I think Hamsey took that one. Another possession.
Drills a pass to Darley. Wasn't the greatest effort. Spillage. And dropping the ball is the call. So the Tigers now with an opportunity. Handball off to Boyd Bailey. And it's going to cost the Tiwi Bombers a goal. So poor turnover from their defence, but the Tigers, the opportunity presented Buxy and straight on the board there for Boyd Bailey, who's now kicked his second.
Yeah, really good. Unfortunately, you don't see Hamsey give away them possessions. Usually he's pretty good at their skills. Unlucky they, that part of the ground, better off going long down the line. They'll reset. Nightcliff find it hard to get it inside 50 to take your mark, so they're just creating something out of nothing, really.
You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium here in Darwin. And it is the Nightcliff Tigers 4-6-30 leading the Tiwi Bombers 3-7-25. 20 minutes down in this second quarter. 10 scoring shots apiece. But the Tigers with a 5-point lead. Blackney Noda up against Piergross. Comes out to the Tiwi Bombers. Kim Cantilla takes the ball in the middle. Tried a dinky little kick. Did not work. They retake possession. Darley, that's a good kick. Again, Kim Cantilla looks like he's moved up into the midfield here. Looking for Steele. Steele gathers well. He's gathered. Drops the footy. No call. Ball comes to Thompson. Gets a handball away. Over the footy is Lanyon. Coming through again is Thompson. Well done. Little handball came out to poor Jimmy. Found Cooper on the right boot up towards Steele. Couldn't take the grab. Nigel Lockyer gets the footy. Releases by hand. Scott somehow got it to Bailey. Handball out to his teammate in Truella. Bombers now through Cooper. Gee, the tackling's good. Both teams throwing themselves in hard. Lockyer. Oh, he did all the hard work and then had his shot on goal and came off the side of the boot out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, you would have thought Lockie would have put that straight through. Just
straight in front.
Though.
Was good pressure.
And Tiwi.
The Tigers, they bring the ball back into play and Lockyer, there he is. The man of the moment. Takes a good grab and then back into the corridor. Sam Darley takes the mark.
Just Nigel there to take the mark, going back into the flight.
He's got such athletic capability, has Nigel Lockyer. But looking fit and sharp too. Sharp of mind, Buxy. Look, he didn't dwell on the fact that he just missed the goal. He knew where the ball was going and knew he could get it. And then to see Sam Darley straight away. Great play. Sam Darley, an important kick. Oh, that is horrible off the side of the boot from Sam Darley. Well, if they're getting their, first game of the season nerves out of the way early here.
They're just fatigued stepping in at the end of the quarters.
Tigers, the ball comes to Brown, then off to Philo. Long kick is an absolute beauty. No mark taken, pressure on. Tigers running forward in numbers. Bailey it is on that dangerous left boot. Goes to De Classy, couldn't take the grab. He's under pressure here from Madden, who's done a really good job to hold him up. And the Bombers push the ball out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
That's a win for Tiwi because Nightcliff are on the fly then. So great defence there. Now they can reset.
So Piergross to come up against Blackney Noda. The ball falling short, and Blackney Noda was the first one to read that. Ball comes to Lockawiak. Tried to get it away there to Carlson Cantilla. He's laid a tackle on his opponent and caught with the footy is the call. It was a great tackle by the big man. He wants to go for a run now. Now he's caught. Turns over to Truella. He's caught, dropping the footy. Politis gets a kick away. Almost a slips catch taken. Falls here to Rory Atkins. Snaps on goal and misses to the near side.
Just the pressure there from both teams. He's fumbling a little bit. He's got to hold a bit of composure.
So the Tigers now lead by one straight kick. Mihail Lokowiak kicks long out towards Steele. Paddle the ball back into play. And the siren sounds for half-time. So half-time here at TIO Stadium, and it is the Nightcliff Tigers leading by one straight kick. They are 4-7-31 to the Tiwi Bombers 3-7-25. We'll be back at TIO Stadium after the half-time break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Look there.
God, Kaz has a lot of memories.
I come here every day for 20 years, 7 days a week.
As a teenager, we didn't have Facebook. Kaz was the meeting spot.
There would be many first dates that have walked this hall.
First kisses, first jobs.
So I had my first job here. Kaz Square is just iconic Darwin.
For me, it is the paradise on earth.
Your Kaz.
Your way.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
back to AFL-NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 1 clash from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia country. Nightcliff Tigers playing against the Tiwi Bombers. My name is Dominic McCormack. Joining me this evening is Chris Bucks. And at the moment it is at half-time. The Nightcliff Tigers are in front by one straight kick, 4-7-31 to the Tiwi Bombers, 3-7-25. Goal kickers to half-time. The Nightcliff Tigers have 3 of them. Boyd Bailey has kicked 2, and he's the only multiple goal scorer on the ground. And goal kickers in the second quarter, Jay Moody and Kai DeClassy. For the Tiwi Bombers, all singles, Brennan Cantilla, Anthony Munkara and Francis Chipamordi. So the Tigers in front by a goal. Bucksy, it's been pretty willing early on. The skills haven't been perfect, but you don't expect perfect skills in round 1 first half. But it's been a really good, tightly contested game.
It has been really good. 2 different teams. Tiwi, I just went down the bench and talked to Shane Tipperwoody, their runner. He was just saying they just want to keep going fast play. They feel like if they go slow, they sort of turn the ball over or make mistakes, so they've got too much time to think about it. Where Nightcliff will be forcing that, they'll want to hold the ball, control the ball. Where Tiwi just want to get them on the fly, create that space, spurt out on the 45s and use their run and carry. So Nightcliff, I just feel, got tight up in that regards and keep blocking their players every time they Tiwi players every time they try and get past.
It's an interesting way to look at playing, isn't it? The Tiwi Bombers want to play where they don't actually have to think about playing. You just play.
Yeah, and it's like any team, really. You want to keep it simple.
Look, then they've done it pretty well so far. Probably the only thing that's held against them so far is when they've had the ball inside their 50, they either haven't been clean with it or they've had golden opportunities that they just haven't kicked. Yeah,
I feel Tiwi had more of the play in their forward and missed opportunities where Nightcliff had been under pressure. And there's been no, like, Boyd Bailey's probably the only standout, but he's not very tall. Like, most teams have a big tall target up forward, and none of these teams have got him at this stage of round 1.
And you look at the scoring shots, given what you've just said, you know, the Tigers, we're talking about them not really having as much of an opportunity, yet they've had 11 scoring shots to 10. It sort of doesn't seem quite right, although if the Tiwi Bombers had taken theirs, they may have been able to put a whole lot more pressure on the Tigers.
A different game. Scoreboard pressure.
Scoreboard pressure.
Yeah. It's hard to break, and when you always got a sniff, they're a hard side to break Tiwi.
Yeah, indeed. Boyd Bailey's one of those key players who he does take most of his opportunities. Such a beautiful kick of the ball. And then they've had another very good player in the middle of the ground in Marley McGregor. So forward, back, and Nathan Brown in defence has been excellent. Brody Philo, he's brought his own footy already.
Yeah, he's just fitness and just loves it, lives and breathes it.
I can see it already, you know. I can see the Nichols medal already in 6 months' time. Yeah. Round 1, you know, 3 votes of Brody Philo straight away.
Yeah, and he was usually pretty confident Nichols night, but I actually spoke to him and he wasn't confident this year. He thought there was better players, but credit to him, he works hard and also gets tagged a lot and still plays the way he plays.
Well, it'll be interesting to see whether Patrick Bowden decides to do anything about that. I see Jake Twycross has gone over to him, so whether that's a hard tag or not, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, former Nightcliff player, Jake.
Yep, so we'll know him well. Ball tossed high to start the third quarter here. Marley McGregor gets a little tap away, handball comes through. Lockyer-Wiak gets the footy, breaks the tackle well, got a handball to Darley. Good contest through the middle of the ground, but the Tigers win it. Great handball out wide. Jack Paris has a bounce, steadies, kicks on goal. DeClass, does he take the grab? No, he doesn't. And a push, play on. Jay Moody's allowed to play on advantage. First goal in the first 25 seconds of the third quarter. The Tigers, that was brilliant out of the middle of the ground.
Yeah, Jack Paris, just his pace to explode from the contest then. And yeah, unfortunately for the Tiwi defender, put under pressure. So Nightcliff will be trying to do that, get it in as quick as they can, and create one-on-ones in their forward line.
Jay Moody, the man on the spot again, Bucksy. He knows where to be.
Yeah, he came up 2 years ago when I coached him as a backman. But yeah, he plays very well forward. Very good and loves to take the hanger, Jay Moody from Portland, Victoria.
Well, let's see whether we get one of those this evening. And the Tiwi Bombers, I thought they were going to take it out from the middle, but they couldn't. McGregor up high again. Blackie Noda, he takes it now. He gets the handball away. Twycross body lines the footy. And Jack Perrett's body lines him. Ball spills. The umpire says he will take it.
Been a great duel, the two ruckmen, Marley and
Blackie Noda, they've been terrific. Blackie Noda winning there, but did he just give away the free kick? I think he did. Just pushed off McGregor. There goes Follow, another kick. Scooting around and getting the handball easily. Off to Atkins. He's built his game beautifully too this evening. Follow goes back to him. Nigel Lockheed is putting a bit of pressure on. Here's the other man who's just racked up possessions at will, Peter Politis. Out to Bailey. Got that glove on the left hand. Wheels around on the booming left foot, and that's no exception. Big bomb. Coming through strongly was Lockawee. There's a snap-on goal. And it pitches and bounces through for the minor score. So another point on the board for the Tigers. They've moved on to 5-8. 38, 3-7-25, the Tiwi Bombers. Hams bringing the footy into play. Goes to Steele. Takes a good mark. Plays on. Goes by hand to a teammate. Putting themselves under pressure here again, the Bombers. Lockawee. Ball comes off the side of the boot. Another little chip kick. Scott just toes it to himself. Creates some nice time and space. Goes back towards the numbers and kicks poorly. Turns it over there to Mihail Lockawee. That's a nice kick. Up to Anzac Lockawee on the right boot, looking for Lockyer. Does he find him? Did initially, didn't hang on. Tigers turn the ball over. Lockawee just put his body on the line for that contest. Scott couldn't take the footy. Poor Jimmy. High up and under. Mankara. Good body contact with his defender. The umpire says play on it. It goes through for a point. And now there's some back chat. And there'll be a 50-metre penalty.
Yeah, as a coach, very disappointed in that discipline. Brown is very experienced, though. He worked that very well.
Such a good player is Nathan Brown. Handballs off to Brodie Philo. Come on, Tiwi, you're going to have to mark him a little bit closer than that. Beautiful kick out wide. Finds McGregor, who's such a key player for the Tigers these days, Marley McGregor. Goes to Truella. Truella off to Philo. Philo, a nice kick out wide, looking for Politis. Can he kick the footy in? No, he can't. So a boundary throw in. 52 metres around from the Tigers' goal. And Bucksy, they're just doing all the attacking at the moment.
Yeah, they are. And Tiwi just got to weather this storm. They're 5 or 6 minutes of Nightcliff coming at them.
Ruck contest again. Blackie Noda up against McGregor. McGregor wins that one down. Ball again comes to Philo. Nice little handball off there to his teammate in Bailey. Kick into the forward pocket. Couldn't be handled cleanly there by De Classy. And so there's another boundary throw in. But yet again, another dangerous position for the Tigers.
Yeah, even at this contest, you've got to be careful, Brodie, on the fly. Obviously, I hope they're not tagging him because he's got no one on him.
If it is a tag, it's the loosest one I've ever seen.
Yes.
Ruck contest. Blackie Noda wins it down. Ball comes to Madden. Bomb into the middle of the ground. That is an excellent mark under pressure. Brendan Cantilla. He's been a revelation tonight. Off to Lockawee. Handballs to Lockawee. Long kick up towards half forward. They just cannot keep the ball in, the Tiwi Bombers. So boundary throw in. At least it's up the right end for them on this occasion.
The two Lockawee's been a great inclusion, Tiwi.
How good are they?
Yes, very good.
Anzac and Mihail, and they've both played superbly. They both look fit and ready to go.
From the Central Districts. Sample.
High up and under here for the boundary throw, and Jack Steele got himself underneath it and couldn't get hold of it. Darley pursues it. Bailey has got hold of him, wraps him up, and the umpire says, I'll have it. They'll ball it up here at right half forward. Tiwi need to kick a goal and kick one soon. Steele loses on this occasion. Ball comes to Mankara, then to Bailey. Just unloads a torpedo up towards centre half forward. Hams did really nicely, got the ball away to Brown, and there'll be a free kick for the sling tackle. It'll come back to Ashton Hams at centre half back.
Very class player, Hams. He'll have to stand up without Braden McLean, even over in Cairns at the moment.
Yeah, they are missing just that little bit of stability in their defence, aren't they? He'll certainly bring it. Mind you, Nightcliff are without Ryan Nyhouse, one of the best defenders in this competition. Hams now out wide looking for Darley. On the pursuit is Rory Atkins, puts on good pressure, but a free kick given. Darley needs to use the ball well, goes to Carlson Cantilla, the big man on the move. With the left boot looking out wide for Nathaniel Cooper. Finds him in the forward pocket. Just dances around Paris. Paris did really well, got hands to it, smothered it over the boundary line. Wins his team a boundary throw in.
Yeah, Paris obviously played juniors up here. Just know how to corral. Most guys would have just run and let the Tiwi guy run around him, but crowding nicely.
McGregor again wins that one down. Oh, tackle without the footy there was Michael Thompson, and he will get it. Stuck the hand out to try and take the footy, and just that little bit of pressure, Buxy. Oh, he's going to get it. I have to tackle him.
Yes. Thompson, yeah, very good. Hopefully he can kick this. They need this to keep in touch.
They do. They really do. I mean, the way we're talking makes them sound as though they're 30 points down. It's only a 12-point ball game here at the moment.
Rotations pretty heavily. Even the new guys that are playing their first game, is quite warm out there.
So Michael Thompson now will kick from just inside 50. Normally a good kick of the footy. Looks good off the boot, but he's pushed that one wide. So a point on the board. So Tiwi 3-9-27. Nightcliff 5-8-38. Just over 8 minutes gone in this third quarter. So Tiwi not out of the game by any means, but Nightcliff just looking as though they're starting to grab hold of it here. Philo, another magnificent kick out towards centre wing. Jay Moody attacked the footy hard, got it to Lanyon, then back to Moody. Pops it up to Scott. Scott takes the mark just inside the boundary. Just steadying things for the Tigers here. Kicking long. Punched away, but it's all Tigers. Here goes Paris again, has a bounce, runs inside 50. Will need to have a second. He does. Runs all the way, handballs to his teammate in the goal square. De Classy kicks the goal, but Jack Paris, my goodness. Nightcliff Tiger fans, you can rub your hands together with glee because you're going to see a lot more of that as this season goes on. Welcome back to Jack Paris, looking fantastic.
Yeah, obviously quick then and took the game on. That's what he's got himself into the game as the quarter gets going, 3 to quarter time. But so quick, no one was going to catch him. And to have that confidence to break that line is great. And he'll be a great addition to Adrian Scott because he just needs a mentor like that to take that courage to break them lines.
Ah, look at that. I thought he was going to get caught there by Lockawyak, but he just could not get that last metre.
Credit to Lockawyak, he didn't give up the chase.
So the biggest break of the evening here, the Tigers 6-8-44 to the Bombers 3-9-27. Up in the ruck contest, Piergross wins that one down. Bombers over the footy through Michael Thompson. Trying to get it out. The Tigers again just muscling that forward. Carlson, in fact it was Thompson, got hold of it. Socket off the ground, stolen by Donnan. Tigers kick out wide. That's a terrific pick up there by Comensoli. And this time it's Scott who's away. Delivers a nice pass out wide. Just didn't quite find his teammate there in Moody. Picks it up. His pass is not the greatest either. He's still working really hard here. Comes away to Nevins. Snap on goal. Politis underneath it. Takes the mark 5 metres from goal. They just persisted, did the Tigers. They just kept on having numbers turn up, Buxy, and in the end, Politis with a shot on goal.
Yeah, they're just hitting the ball in numbers and running in waves at the moment. Tiwi got to really win the ball and take some control because they're definitely up and about, Tigers, at the moment.
Politis with his shot on goal. He's pretty happy with that. Kicks that one straight through the middle. So he's kicked his first. More importantly, the Tigers have now kicked their 7th. 7-8-50 leading the Tiwi Bombers 3-9-27, 11 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Peter Politis and Nightcliff Jr. Getting around the 40 to 50 games mark. Yeah, he's really worked hard on his fitness and putting himself in the midfield the last couple of years.
Interesting, Bucksy. They talk about it at AFL level. When you've hit 50 games, you sort of expected that you know what you're doing because it's at least 2 seasons worth. And we're seeing that with Peter Politis here. He started like most a little bit roughly in the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, he's really found his groove and has played beautifully in this game.
Yeah, and got great mentors like Ryan Nyhouse when he plays. Them young kids really mentors them really well. Great role model.
Piergross up against Blackney Noda. Piergross wins that one down. Socket off the ground by Atkins. Tiwi take the ball in hand, and away with it is William Munkara. Has a bounce. Long kick down towards Kim Cantilla. Didn't take the grab. Comes out the back. Steele lays a tackle. Oh, he's going to get pinged here too. Steele's going to get the reward here. And Lewis Rinaldi, he dived on the footy. And if you don't make enough of an attempt, Bucksy, you're done.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Back in the day, you used to be hold on to it, don't let it go, but now you just got to get it out.
They were the coach's instructions, weren't they? You hold on to that footy.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
And sometimes it's harsh, they just get tackled onto the footy too, don't get that opportunity. Credit to Tiwi, they're always in it, so need this one.
So Jack Steele, he's had an almost evening here. Good hard work has got himself this free kick, needs to put it on the board. Kick on its way, put it through the middle. So Jack Steele kicks his first, and the players come to him. Much needed goal for him personally, but more importantly for his team. The Tiwi Bombers, they move on to 4-9-33. The Nightcliff Tigers 7-8-50. 13 minutes gone in this third quarter. 17 points down. They keep themselves in the game, Bucksy.
Yeah, he's had opportunities still up forward, but I've noticed he's been put in the midfield or in the ruck maybe, get him around the contest.
So Blackney Noda having a rest on the bench at the moment. And Jack Steele into the middle. Marley McGregor, of course, the opposing ruckman. Interesting to see how Jack Steele goes against him.
Yeah, Marley can play other positions, centre half back or centre half forward as well. Very utility.
Well, both of them go early. Jack Steele almost had it, then lost it. Ball's come down here to Comensoli, away to Philo. Long kick, and it's going to be a kick downfield. The mark was taken by Rory Atkins anyway. A little bit of frustration there. Brendan Cantilla. Oh, he steps around the man on the mark beautifully. Goes with the left boot. That's a beautiful looking kick just to the near side. Did everything right. Just didn't quite hit the scoreboard as he would have wanted to.
I just feel Rory's slowly getting himself into the game.
He's been pretty consistent. Little kick to Hams. He dropped it, but Lockwood running on beautifully. The kicks out of bounds on the full. So just the little things they're not quite getting right here, the Tiwi Bombers, and that's why there's a 17-point lead to the Tigers. 18 points as it is now. Llewellyn. Just a nice little chip. That's an educated kick. Finds Comensoli. Great kick from Comensoli. The hard lead was on, and he found his teammate magnificently. Piergross takes that mark on the slide. What a beautiful kick that was to a leading forward.
Yeah, it was to the fat side, created space. And young Charlie led really well. And that's really good. That's what you want your players doing. I always say good teams, they'll look for that pass instead of just bombing it into the top of the square.
Directly in front, the big fella. And that is a magnificent kick. He's put that straight through the middle.
His first goal for Nightcliff Tigers in NTFL.
Well done to Charlie Piergross. That is fantastic. He led beautifully, took the mark well, and then finished off exactly what his coach would want to see.
Yeah, you don't realise the conditions. The ball gets quite sweaty as well this time of night, and it would be around the 30 mark, probably still out there. The humidity's up, so to even take the mark like that when it's your first game up here, it's pretty good.
So the Nightcliff Tigers, they just take that lead back out again. 8-9, 57, plays 4-9, 33. So an even 24 points here. 16 minutes down in the third. McGregor up high, but Steele winning that one down. Ball came back to him, got it to Brendan Cantilla. Needs to get rid of the footy. He was put under pressure. That's a great tackle by Truella. In fact, the free kick's gone to Philo. Flares it out wide. Jack Paris steps around the man on the mark a little bit too easily. Finds Comensoli. Bangs this one up inside 50. Nice mark taken there by Carlson Cantilla, but the Shepherd was on against Jacob Brown.
Thought that was perfect.
Jacob Brown pinged, and so Boyd Bailey, who's kicked 2 goals already, one in the first and one in the second quarter, has an opportunity for a third here. Here's a beautiful kick on the left foot. Kick on its way. And it's gone straight through the middle for Boyd Bailey. 1 in each quarter so far. Such a consistent player and just lethal on that left foot.
Yeah, he has been over. He played last season, this season he's very straight and he leads very well. He's coached Mo for the last 2 seasons down in Gippsland, senior coach. So I think he's relocated and moved up here. Jay Moody's just come back on. Yeah, Tiwi, we really got to get their hands on that football and start winning you back.
So they've kicked 4 goals for the game of the Tiwi Bombers, and now they trail by an even 5. 18 minutes gone in the third. McGregor up high. Ball came to Kim Cantilla. Marley McGregor onto it quickly. Back to Philo. Philo to Politis. Kick up through centre half forward. Bailey almost dragged down the one-hander. Soccer fortuitously out to Nathaniel Cooper. Little Toko finds his teammate in Twycross dangerously into the middle. Philo just hard at it. Somehow it ends up in the hands of Michael Thompson. Goes back to Darley. Finds Lockyer, who's just been starved of the footy. Called to play on, goes short. Captain and Kim Cantilla will step around McGregor. Goes to Steele, he's put him under pressure. And there's a free kick's being paid here. And the free kick gone to Kim Cantilla, and again, I'm not really sure why. Nope, it's going to come to Jack Steele.
Brushed him higher over his shoulder or something, Jack Steele.
Well, his last kick was a little bit closer, Bucksy, than what he is here, and he put it straight through the middle. They desperately need him to kick this one now.
Yes, hopefully he can get it through.
Kick from Steele, the big wind up, goes from one side to the other, kicks it out of bounds on the full. Not exactly what they were looking for.
See Brody Folio's come up sore. He's pushed himself forward just from that last contest in the middle.
Yeah, he attacked it pretty hard. You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season from TIO Stadium here in Darwin. A little bit of messy play there from the Tigers as they come out of their defence. Well done to the Tiwi Bombers there, just holding position, taking the mark. Ball back into the middle of the ground here, going to Hams. Normally a good ball user, needs to use it well now. Three-quarter time not too far away, and they trail by 5 goals. Up towards Lockyer, got hands to it. Front and centre was Brendan Tanner. He was caught and done, says the umpire. So Lockyer laid the tackle quickly, gets the ball off here to Brown, has the shot on goal. The leapers are there. Munkara, he went forward, didn't touch it, straight through the middle. And Jacob Brown up from defence, just drilled that one through on the run. Very impressive to see Lockyer give the quick handball, Bucksy.
Yeah.
And Jacob Brown had one path mouth, and that was straight to goal.
Yeah, it was a bullet.
What a kick.
Nigel Lockyer, they's trying to get himself into the game, competing in the air, leading well. So I think they need to lift out of Nigel's hands, that leadership.
Buxy, if you were coaching Tiwi right now, you've got Anthony Munkara at full forward. I know he's a wonderful player. He's hardly touched the ball. He's kicked one goal from a handball. Where would you play him?
I'd be pushing him up to the wing or up to centre forward so he can create that space.
Yep.
A bit like Buddy Franklin in the day, so he can turn on his left and go.
Back into the middle, Marley McGregor up high, beautifully took the footy, couldn't control it. Politis through the middle, got a quick kick away. Truella, hard man in the middle, ties up his opponent, wraps it up beautifully. I reckon I'll put him at half back just to make him work a bit harder.
Yeah.
Blackie Noda takes the ball out of the ruck, goes and get it again. He does that so many times. Handballs to himself, taps it on. Away they go. Dangerous looking kick now to Munkara. Brendan Cantilla, has he taken the grab? He has. What a mark from Brendan Cantilla. He's been their go-to and most reliable forward in this game. He's got an opportunity now to kick his second, and don't they need it?
And running back in the flight, and he sort of caught it going on the down, so just his awareness to read that ball coming in.
Not the biggest player, Brendan Cantilla, but he's got a lot of courage. Kicks on goal, puts it straight through the middle. A much-needed one from the Tiwi Bombers. They kick back-to-back goals. They move on to 6 goals, 9:45, trailing Nightcliff 9-9-63. Almost 23 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Interesting, Philo was off for 2 to 3 minutes and then they scored 2 goals, so he's coming back on. Got a bit of a limp, but yeah, obviously his leadership out there will be huge.
If they can just stop him from running around receiving easy handballs, Bugsy, that'd be half the job done already, I think. Straight in the middle he is. He's such a go-to player. Blackie Noda into the ruck. McGregor's playing well. Kim Cantilla manning up against Brodie Philo. Blackie Noda taps it straight down towards Cantilla. Lockyer got a hold of it. Long kick into space. Taken here by Munkara. What can he do? Snap. Middles the footy. Players leaping forward. Really courageous. Free kick paid. And is he going to call advantage? Does he call advantage?
No.
There was a Shepherd given. A free kick has been paid. Munkara cannot believe he's not been given the goal. But there is a free kick to the Tiwi Bombers. For a Shepherd,
I think.
And it is going to go to Jake Twycross. That's a big call.
It was hard from our couldn't see much in there. There's packed in form.
Umpire's right there. So Jake Twycross with an opportunity here at the 24-minute mark to kick Tiwi's 3rd goal in a row. He kicks on goal and he misses.
Costly miss that one, really needed that.
Just had to kick that. Keep the momentum going.
They just got to keep going, Tiwi. They're winning. They got the momentum at the moment.
So 6-10 plays 9-9. Philo to bring the footy back into play. Long kick to the Morris Rioli grandstand side. Carlson Cantilla, beautiful mark. Lovely pass. Finds Anzac Lokawiak. That's a beautiful kick into space. What a kick that was.
Very clever kick, and he just placed it in that spot knowing that he'd get there.
So Justin Puruntatameri, and that's exactly right, Bugsy. Puruntatameri wasn't there. He forced him to run there, didn't he? Beautiful kick. So Justin Puruntatameri, again an opportunity to kick Tiwi's 3rd goal in a row. Oh, that's a beautiful kick off the right boot. Did he make it? Yes, he did. And the players come to him straight through the middle. We haven't called a lot of Justin Puruntatameri, but that is a very important goal for his team. They're 11 points behind. 7-10-52 plays Nightcliff's 9-9-63. 25 and a half minutes gone in the 3rd.
Just really impressed with Anzac Lokawiak with that kick. Like, he was boundary side, but he saw that space, and yeah, they must have had eye contact. That was a very clever pass and a great goal from that angle.
Knew exactly what he was doing to Justin Purantatameri. Well, Tiwi, 5 minutes ago they were almost out of the game.
Nigel Lockyer feels put him back into the game.
Yep. Up high. Piergros got the tap initially. Blackie Noda laying a tackle. Kim Cantilla's in there. The ball dragged in. Tiwi Bombers are calling for it. The umpire says, I will have it. Kai DeClassy there, just putting a bit of body size into the midfield. Ball comes to Philo. Flicks out a handball. Bailey picked it up beautifully. Went to DeClassy. Lost a footy. And the umpire, the non-officiating umpire, called that as dropping the ball. Ball goes to Darley. Chips it out wide. That's a beautiful kick. Right on the siren. The mark was taken by Anzac Lokawiak. And the Tiwi Bombers will go into three-quarter time feeling much better about themselves. It is the Nightcliff Tigers, however, in the lead, 9-9-63 to the Tiwi Bombers, 7-10-52. It's an 11-point ball game here at three-quarter time. We'll be back at TIO Stadium after this break.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Look there.
God, Kaz has a lot of memories.
I come here every day for 20 years, 7 days a week.
As a teenager, we didn't have Facebook. Kaz was the meeting spot.
There would be many first dates that have walked this hall.
First kisses, first jobs.
So I had my first job here. Kaz Square is just iconic Darwin.
For me, it is the paradise on earth.
Your Kaz.
Your way.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Welcome back to AFL-NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 1 clash from TIO Stadium in Darwin on Larrakia country. Nightcliff Tigers are in the lead here by 11 points, 9-9-63 to Tiwi 7-10-52. My name's Dominic McCormack. I've got Chris Bucks here with me. Bucksy, how are we seeing it?
Yeah, it's interesting. The last 5 to 6 minutes, Tiwi have been on top of that quarter. Nigel Lockyer, the Lockerwick brothers, and Blackley Noda, I think, put him back into the game. Brody Folio been injured, but he's back in the middle. He looks a bit ginger, but hopefully he's right to go. But Peter Politis, Paris, and Boyd Bailey's been really good for Tigers.
Blackley Noda up in the ruck contest and he wins the first one down, but Nightcliff will take it out of the centre. Rory Atkins with the big left boot up towards centre half forward. Carlson Cantilla left the footy behind. Scott did not. Chain of handballs. Truella on the left boot. Dangerous position up to Bailey, and there he is. Sticky fingers. That's a good grab. In fact, that's not Bailey.
Moods.
That's Moody. That is a very, very strong mark. Exactly the way the Tigers would have wanted to start, and how good was their ball movement out of the middle of the ground. Yeah,
and Adrian Scott just in that forward 50 to get through traffic and to swing around. Adrian Scott went down to Portland and with Jay Moody this season, so they got a bit of a connection there.
Well, Jay Moody stood his ground, took the mark strongly. Can he kick a goal here? It's a poster. Third poster we've seen tonight.
Same post.
Oh, the Tiwi Bombers, they breathe a sigh of relief after that.
Really got to create something from here.
Ashton Hams to bring the footy back into play. Pressure's on straight away. Forcing him to the grandstand side. No mark taken in the contest. And a free kick to be paid. That's just
a bit unlucky.
Oh, a bit unlucky maybe. Kane Donovan with the free. That's a nice little chip. And Brown, well done. Kicked a goal in third quarter to Jacob Brown, and a relieving kick there. Hands off to Darley. That's a dangerous kick from Darley. Finds Madden, taken in the tackle, gets rid of the ball. Carlson Cantilla somehow works his way through. Handball comes out to Thompson. Spills. Carlson Cantilla picks up the footy. Shows a good bit of pace up towards Tipperwoody. Brown couldn't take the footy. Steele does. Can he pick it up? He can, but Brown's got him. Gets the ball away to Tipperwoody. Handball away to Munkara, and he was taken high. It's going to be called. Just charged in, did the big fella. Need to see more movement from him. Long driving kick. It's going to clear his teammates. They didn't read that one well at all. Push the ball towards the boundary. Is it still in? It doesn't matter. There's a free kick paid for a high tackle. And again, that's just a bit clumsy there from Brendan Cantilla. Needed to keep that ball in play. Nightcliff switch. Out over to Nathan Brown. Always making space. Always looking to do something. Another little chip finds Tanner. On the move is Rory Atkins. Again, just careful ball movement here by the Tigers. Chip and mark, chip and mark. Brody Philo. Again finds his target. Here they all are. Brown, Philo, Politis. Up towards McGregor. Clears him. Hands grabs hold of the footy. What can they do with it? Goes back to Madden. Madden, long kick. Looking down there for Steele. Had it in his hands. Couldn't take it. Carlson Cantilla dances. Flicks out a handball. It's a poor kick. Misses the target out there in Tipperwoody. But at least it's in their forward half, Bucksy. They need it down there and they need to score soon to put some pressure on.
Yeah, they're attacking Tiwi. They just got to hit that target and from their third or fourth kick. They're missing like either that last one in deep or that one there. Hit that, they're away. He had all that space in front of him.
Steele up against McGregor. McGregor wins that one away. Lockyer takes the footy, bangs it inside 50. Powerful kick. Munkara tapping it to himself with Brown. Little dinky kick towards goal. Oh, that was on target. target.
Straight through the middle.
Lewis Rinaldi was the man on the line, but what a kick from Anthony Mankara. That's what he can do. He just does not get the ball enough. Tigers to bring the ball back into play. Long kick. Belted back into play there by Hams. Thompson charged at it. Kept it inside 50. Lockaway had it, then lost it. Brendan Cantilla over the footy. Tiwi got good representation with their numbers here. Handball to Thompson. Was a low drilling ball. Found his teammate initially in Kim Cantilla. Mankara couldn't take the grab. Pressure on. This time they achieve it. Keeping the pressure on. Boundary throw in deep in the forward pocket.
Getting their opportunities, Tiwi, in the forward 50. Really got to get that goal though to try and break that run.
11 points, still the margin. 5 minutes gone here. Steele in the ruck contest against Brodie Philo. Little chip comes away. Brown has it. Just the path was too easy for them there. And a free kick will be paid to the Tigers. High tackle. The exit player there was Caleb Walker. He did very well.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. A bit scrappy though. Disappointing.
They were well organised, the Tigers. Just a little bit calmer under pressure. Caleb Walker now. Long kick out. Mark taken and paid to Rory Atkins. He's had a very consistent evening. Now called to play on. That's a Politis. Just go back here. Little kick to Lanyon. So just steady play here from the Tigers. There's no rush about them at all. Go to Philo. Tiwi Bombers need to man up, Buxy.
Yeah, if I was Nightcliff, I'd be still trying to work it forward. Because they're not out of the game yet. Tiwi.
Comes off hands. No to get it away to Hams. Then to Carlson Cantilla. Now to Lockaway. To Darley. Just didn't talk to each other. Great run-down tackle.
Yeah, there was 3 of them there around the contest too. Very disappointing.
Well done there by Lorna. He had his man. Long kick out wide to the hard-working Politis. He'll gather it on the first bounce. Doesn't mind going backwards. Philo stands under that with courage.
He's just put himself behind the ball, Philo, at the moment.
Goes inboard now to Daniel Quinn. Quinn goes to play on. Brendan Cantilla was trying to chase him down.
Defending well, Tiwi.
Out wide again to Paris. Paris with ball in hand. Been good in his return match. Lorna now out wide. Kick into a dangerous position. McGregor up high. Couldn't take the grab. Carlson Cantilla just forcing his way through. Can't quite pick up the footy. Blackie no to one-touch footy. That was great. Got the handball away. Now Tiwi with a little bit of space if they can pick up the footy. High tackle paid and Madden will take it. In fact, it's Brown. Brown up to Darley, who was on the move immediately. Chips inboard. Goes to Mihail Lokawiak. Now Tiwi on the move. Long kick out here towards Thaddeus Port Jimmy. Port Jimmy on the left boot. Anthony Mankara on the lead. It hit his chest, but he just couldn't hold the footy. Bounced off and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. But Buxy, how quick is the transition? They went from their right back pocket to the left forward pocket in a matter of seconds.
Just very good, and I was still saying they're leading on that 45 boundary side. I feel Paddy Bowden's training that. Yeah, their ball moved really well. Just got to convert, Tiwi.
Ruck contest. Steele took it out of the ruck. Does he get the footy away? He did. Nightcliff, great representation. So many numbers around the footy. Good pressure came from Tiwi. Little chip kick. That's a beauty. Francis Tippamoody takes the mark in the corridor. Man on the mark, 45 metres out from goal.
Just the pressure there, Nightcliff. Tiwi just putting on the pressure. Still in the game.
Francis Tippamoody kicked a goal in the second quarter from roughly this position, so he knows what to do.
Interesting. I think Philo is definitely injured. We've got something soreness.
Very close to the man on the mark, angles it out to the right-hand side. 1 point is the result. So Tiwi 7-11. Plays 9-10. Tigers bring the ball back into play. Almost 10 minutes gone here. Little chip goes to Lanyon. In fact, that scoreboard 7-12 to 9-10. Stolen away here by poor Jimmy. Got the handball away to his teammate there in Francis Tipamudi. Just couldn't quite handle it. Brendan Cantillas kept the ball in front of himself. Good play by the Tigers defence. In fact, it's not. Below the knee is the call. So Brendan Cantilla.
You need a lift from Brendan. He's up around the contest to create the goal.
It's called to play on. Long kick. Steals there. He's touched it. Socket through. Touched on the line.
Just can't buy a goal at the moment, Tiwi. It's coming though. It's coming.
7-13, 55, plays 9-10, 64. Brown brings the ball back into play. Finds a teammate there in Gabe Nevins. Little chip goes to the one who appears to be injured in Brody Filer. Still continues to rack up possessions. One for Noldy. Little chip there goes to Politis. Working hard. Creating options for his team. That's a poor kick, that one. Cut off there by Lokawiak. Wheels onto the left boot. Sets up his teammate. Tigers players go for it. Tiwi Clay was the only one who stayed on the ground. Got the handball away. Tigers again. Just got good numbers around the footy. Rinaldi comes away with it. Long kick out wide goes to Hams. The old 1-2 with Lokawiak. Ham steps around his immediate opponent, kicks long. Lockyer down there, that great vertical leap. Again, he got hands to it, but the Tigers with numbers. Politis hacks it away. And here they are at centre wing. Caught with the footy. Got the handball away.
Lucky.
Just too strong. And now a high tackle, so the Tigers will get the footy at centre wing.
Very lucky there, Nightcliff.
Handball comes away to Philo. Spots up a teammate into Classy. Wheels onto the right boot. Rory Atkins in space. He just made his way down there beautifully. And he's called back behind the mark.
It's a good call for Tiwi.
It's very fortunate as Jay Moody had the footy.
Just feel for Tiwi. They had all that momentum in their forward. They just couldn't convert.
So Rory Atkins now starting outside the boundary.
Former Gold Coast, Adelaide, Port Adelaide player. Not sure through our connections. John Butcher, former Port Adelaide Nightcliff player.
He's gone the banana, almost the mark. Comes off hands, then off the leg of Scott. And taken high is Truella.
Feel for that Quintilla in that tackle. There was nothing much he could do.
And now there's a 50-metre penalty for the back chat. So there was no negative intent in the tackle. It just slipped high. And then the back chat is guaranteeing a goal. And the coach will not be happy to see that at all. Truella just pops that through for his first of the evening. He's been a good player for them.
No,
and just get some breathing space, Bucksy.
Yeah, as a coach, little 50s or discipline acts like that really hurts you, especially when you're still in the game. I think Tiwi have given 4 or 5 of them away during the game, and a couple of goals have cost them.
So the Tigers now 9-10-64 to the Tiwi Bombers 7-13-55.
But the game's still in the balance. Tiwi just got to start winning the ball and keep attacking it like they have been. Nigel Lockyer is back in the middle.
In fact, that scoreboard 10-10-70 it is. Just correction there. 10-10-70 plays 7-13-55. So 15-point margin here at the 14-minute mark in the last quarter. By no means are the Tiwi out of this game, but they need to use the ball a bit better once they get forward of centre. Blackney Noda up against Piergross. Piergross wins that one down. Philo had it momentarily. Now it comes back to him by hand. Lovely little chip out wide. Goes to Comensoli. Just uses the ball so well, and that is the difference. Hands punches the footy away. Lockyer slipped over. Bailey grabs hold of the footy. Good ball movement here by the Tigers. Finds Atkins. Atkins goes to Scott. Does he find him? He does. 25 metres out from goal. Onto his right boot. Snaps on goal, and he won't be happy with that, Scott. He'd normally put that through, Buxy. You've seen him do that many times.
Yeah, young Adrian. First game back, just finding their feet. And this time of the game fatigues, as we can see, he's filling in.
Long kick from Lockyer. Down the ground comes to Blackney Noda. Handball forward. Now they've got a little bit of time and space. Lovely chip that is to Kim Cantilla. Takes the mark at centre half forward. He'll be looking for Munkara on the lead. Goes high. Can't take the grab. Nightcliff defence is up to the mark. Munkara lays the tackle and does it well. Little handball comes out. Goes to Cooper. Snaps on goal and misses to the far side. Another opportunity.
Usually Tiwi snag them ones. They just a bit off in their goal kicking tonight.
There's still time if they're good enough. Nathan Brown just assessing his options.
Just getting his breath back. Experience.
Now called to play on. Goes to Lewis Rinaldi. Deep in that back pocket. Just goes straight back to him. Brody Philo cruising past.
Brian Nyhouse, the runner's been out there a fair bit.
Long kick out there. That's great effort there from Brendan Cantilla. Got the spoil in and a boundary throw in.
Great contest. He was a fair way off it, but he's pace to impact that.
He read it, didn't he? And made the effort to get it. He's been so impressed with him, Buxy. His work around the 50-metre arc has just been fantastic for the Tiwi Bombers.
Just that work rate. It's very hard to find good forwards to put that pressure on.
Blackney Noda gets himself in front, taps it down, goes to Kim Cantilla, creates time and space, snaps awkwardly on the right boot, kicks another point.
Now what's going on with Tiwi? Really needed that goal.
Normally they take a bounce and run in and kick it. And if it was a snap, normally that'd be the easiest one they kick.
Brody's kicking out. Be a long one, I reckon.
Straight up the middle, perhaps. Out to the wing. No mark taken off hands. Blackney Noda takes the footy. His kick was smothered. He'll just soccer it on and did beautifully. Finds a teammate. Kicks long. Mark taken.
I'd like to know Tiwi's inside 50 counts this quarter.
Well, too many for not enough result. So the captain here, another opportunity. Yet to kick a goal is Kim Cantilla.
Oh, no.
And he's missed that one as well. Well, Kim Cantilla 25 metres out. You'd normally write it down in the book.
Yeah. Still working though, still pressure.
Nightcliff again with the steady approach. Short kicks, changing the angles. Now Philo on the move. Didn't kick that one as he would have liked to. Tipperwoody let it bounce. And it goes out of bounds. And that's a wing for the Tigers. Boundary throw in on centre wing. 18 minutes gone here.
We really need a goal in the next couple of minutes. Had their opportunities. Nightcliff setting up.
Blackney Noda, the man in front, got it to the back of the pack. Lockyer picks up, handballs away to Lockyer. Tiwi now through the middle. Long kick, good kick. Mark taken, yes, Anthony Munkara looks to play on and does. Kicks on goal, bangs it through the middle. He was never missing that kick with Anthony Munkara. That's a superb shot on goal, straight through the middle, and he kicks his second. What a time to kick it.
Yeah, very good timing, and just through the corridor there, just that quick hands, Lockyer and just to find that space of that Tiwi guy running forward.
How deliberate was that for a kick on goal? Actually, he really kicked through that, didn't he?
Yeah, it was bullet size.
Banged it through.
Game on, 2 more.
Love the way they attacked through the corridor then too.
Yeah, and they're hard to stop. Like when you're attacking the ball with pace, they're hard to tackle. Test for Nightcliff.
19 minutes down here in this last quarter. Blackney Noda up against McGregor. Blackney Noda takes front spot. Tiwi take the ball from the middle. Lockyer's handball went astray. Goes to Atkins. Up inside forward 50. No mark taken. Tiwi, can they get hold of the footy? No, they can't. Comes out to Politis. Steadies. Has his kick on goal. Puts it through the middle. Peter Politis kicks his second. Nightcliff kick yet another steadier.
Very good, Peter Politis. He had to work on that over the last couple of years. He's just grown as a player and had that confidence to turn and bang that through in a pressure game. He's grown with the team. Yeah, I see him as a future leader at Nightcliff, future captain of the club.
Well, high praise there for Peter Politis, but he deserves it. He's had a really good start to this season here this evening. And Buxy, the Tiwi Bombers, they were almost out.
Yeah,
out of the middle there.
Nigel Locker just
missed a handball.
But he had to go for it because them handballs and bringing him into the game. Just unlucky.
Changing it up in the middle here. Jacob Brown having a look. Blackney Noda again taking front spot. Tapped it sideways again, looking for Nigel Lockyer. Tigers doing really well to wrap it up in the middle. DeClassy in there, bigger body. Blackney Noda cleared space for himself, but Marley McGregor just backheeled it. Then had another soccer off the ground. Politis again, quick kick inside 50. Tigers again with good hands. Out into space, Comensoli runs onto the footy. Little bit of space again. Politis, does he take the mark? No, he doesn't. Tiwi Bombers looking to get themselves out of defence, and they do. Oh, falling over is poor Jimmy.
Didn't even get a free there. That should have been a head-eye.
They're still going. Cantilla fighting hard. And close to the boundary there was Paris, pushed it over and won his team a boundary throw-in. The umpire certainly let that go. And the Tiwi Bombers fighting hard, but Nightcliff equal to the task.
Time's running out. He sort of tripped over his own feet there.
22 minutes down in this last quarter. Tap to the back, goes to Nigel Lockyer. Now up to centre half forward. Foot race here. Kim Cantilla bursts onto the footy. Handballs to his own advantage. He's tackled. Siren sounds.
Short quarter.
And the Tiwi Bombers, they weren't going to die wondering, but they succumbed to the Nightcliff Tigers here this evening. The Nightcliff Tigers 11-11, 77 have defeated
Oh, we're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and shin. If we're behind, we never mind, we fight and win. Oh, we're from Tigerland, we never weaken till the final siren blows. Like the tigers of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Tiger, yellow and black. Oh, we're from Tiger, eat 'em alive. Oh, we're from Tigerland. Oh, we're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and shin. If we're behind, we never mind, we fight and win. Oh, we're from Tigerland, we never weaken till the final siren blows. Like the tigers of old, we're strong and we're bold. Oh, we're from Tiger, yellow and black. Oh, we're from Tiger, eat 'em alive. Oh, we're from Tigerland. Oh, we're from Tigerland.
Tiwi Bombers 2 goals apiece to Brendan Cantilla and Anthony Munkara, and then singles to Jacob Brown, Jack Steele, Justin Purantatamerri and Francis Tippermoody. So in the end there, a 13-point win to the Nightcliff Tigers, Bucksy. They deserved it, but probably because the Tiwi Bombers just did not put enough scoreboard pressure on when they had their opportunities.
Yeah, if I was Tiwi, I wouldn't take too much away. Disappointed with their goal scoring. They had majority of the play in their forward line. Plenty to work with and a great start for round one. And Nightcliff were really good. Best on ground for me was Brody Folio. He was great until he got a bit injured, but still was racking them up. I thought Peter Politis and Boy Bailey for Nightcliff. The Lockwood brothers were good. I thought Nigel Lockyer was really good, got him back into the game.
Yeah, 22 scoring shots to 24 there in Tiwi's favour, but the Tigers running out 13-point victors, 11-11-77 to 8-16-64. It's been a pleasure to host you this evening from TIO Stadium. On behalf of Chris Bucks and myself, Dominic McCormack, we look forward to seeing you for more TIO NTFL Round 1 action tomorrow night for the men's grand final rematch with Southern Districts taking on St Mary's.